Hi friends, thank you for stopping by my channel. This is Booking Through Life and I'm Mary, and today we're going to do part 2 of my reviews of film adaptations of Sense and Sensibility. Today we're talking about some modern adaptations. I have, let's see, I have Sense and Sensibility. I don't have the copy myself, but I have a picture of it, if you could see that. And then there's From Prada to Nada. And then there's also I Have Found It, or Kandukondain, which is the Bollywood version of Sense and Sensibility. So let's talk about these three movies. So if I'm going to rank these three, and I can seriously rank these three, I had a hard time ranking the other three, just the film, straight book to film adaptations, but these I had a definite opinion on. I have found it to be a little, for me, a little on the boring side. And I'm not 100% sure if it was because I was saturated with film adaptation retellings, or I don't know, maybe I was tired, but I just didn't enjoy this one. And like I said, I was kind of getting bored with it. I wasn't liking it had the English transcript underneath the film. It didn't fill up my whole screen. And so just the going up and down and back and forth so I could understand what was being said, I wasn't enjoying that as much. The singing and the dancing I did love. It was really good. And they did their numbers on different locations. So it was done in some interesting locations, and that was fun as well. The storyline is a little quirky. Even at some point, Marianne, the Marianne character, I can't remember what her name is, Minashki. I'm sure I'm murdering that. But anyway, it's raining just like it does on Marianne everywhere, and every adaptation and every retelling. It's Marianne and the rain are synonymous, or friends, or twins, or something. So it's raining, and it's a deluge in the city, and she's walking through the city, and she falls in an open manhole, and she is banged up. So that's kind of tells you a little bit of the quirkiness of the film. If you want to see a good Bollywood version of a Jane Austen film adaptation, I would recommend Bride and Prejudice over this one. I'm going to try it again some other time when I haven't watched 5 or 6 other Sense and Sensibilities, and see if maybe I get along with it a little bit better. But now I own it, so I can do that. Then coming in at number 2, I would say Sense and Sensibility. This one is not a Hallmark movie, but I would put it in that genre. It's a little quirky as well. It's a little cheesy. I did think it was fun, but just like I said, just not quite, not quite as good. So the Dashwood sisters, their father is arrested for fraud, and Eleanor works for whatever firm, whatever he did. Eleanor works for him, and so she loses her job. The Dashwood name is just marred in the workforce world, and so she cannot get a job. In fact, the only place she can get a job is at a spa as a custodian. And lo and behold, who owns the spa but Fran Ferris, and Lucy Steele works there as well. And so Eleanor's working there. Marianne has a little bit more luck finding a job because she gives a false last name. Don't think about that too hard, how she's going to get paid when she just comes up with a different last name. yeah, there's some things you just kind of have to go along with the ride. So she's working as an office assistant. She also has a fiance, and he worked for the firm as well. But he was going to go over to Europe to their division, and so he tells Marianne that he's still going, when in fact he's not. He just stays home and plays video games and starts dating somebody else. Just like a Willoughby. And so, anyway, so things happen. Of course, Eleanor meets Fran's brother, and of course there's sparks there. And then there's a guy at Marianne's work, and they're kind of interested, but Marianne's got, this lame boyfriend or fiance. And Marianne and Eleanor have a sister, Margaret, and she has some health issues and has some very expensive medication. So that's why they're really desperate to work and make money. I mean, they'd need to work and make money anyway. But so that's that. And then Marianne, why it's called Sense and Sensibility is Marianne makes candles, and she uses botanicals to enhance it with healing properties and to make it smell good. And at some point, Eleanor introduces that lotion to some of the clients at the spa, and they love it, and it becomes an avenue for maybe Marianne to make a whole lot more money. Fran becomes jealous and tries to get the recipe, and so things go from there. And yeah, I'll tell you about one quirky little scene. So Eleanor had to buy this clunky old truck, and it's not starting, and so they can't get it to start. So Eleanor goes out there to change the oil in order to try to get the truck to start. I'm like, I would think she would be a little bit smarter than that. And then Edward, of course, comes over and fixes it. But in the meantime, before that happens, Marianne goes underneath the truck, and of course she gets oil all over her. Don't think about that too much either, because oil on your face, motor oil in your face, would kind of be a big deal, I would think. So anyway, a lot of silly things happen. It was entertaining, but again, if you're going to pick one of these modern retelling, I would go with From Prada to Nada. And this is a Hispanic or Latino version of Sense and Sensibility, and I thought it was really well done. It's filmed, or it feels more like I'm going to call it a real movie instead of a Hallmark movie. I'm thinking that it looks like it came out on the movie theater. That looks like a movie poster. So instead of just a DVD cover. And it says, will work for shoes. So they were very much spoiled, rich girls. They were used to Prada. They were used to all the name brand products. Their father dies of a heart attack, and they find out that he's in debt, and they have to sell their home. And in fact, they have to move to East LA with one of their mother's aunts. Their mother died when they were younger. They find out they have a half brother that they didn't know about, and his name is Gabe Hernandez, and he has, of course, an evil wife named Olivia. And they end up buying the house, and at first the girls' names are Nora and Mary. At first they stay in the house, but then they can't live with the situation going on, and so they go and stay with their aunt. And there is the next door neighbor. He's very artistic, kind of has an eye for Mary, but she's not interested in him at all. He's kind of low class to her, and she stays in college, and she ends up kind of liking the professor or the assistant or somebody, and he ends up being kind of the Willoughby. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was, it's not on the same caliber as one of these, but as a modern, and it's not as good as Emma or Clueless, which is the Emma modern Emma remaking or film adaptation, but it was good. I didn't I didn't feel like I wasted my afternoon watching it. And both of those, Sense and Sensibility and From Prada to Nada, are both on Amazon Prime. So you can watch it for free. Yeah, I definitely, if you're going to, out of those three, the Bollywood version, the Sense and Sensibility, and the From Prada to Nada, I would go with this one. It was fun. It was cute. And I think you'll like it. Anyway, that's all I have for today. So next time I'll be back with, I don't know if it will be my TBR for August or if I'll have another book review. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope all your books are good books, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.